Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a prediction video based on season 5 episode 6 of Power. Will Terry Silver lie for Tasha St. Patrick? Or should I say Deterius Silver? Now I could go both ways. The yes he would lie will be based on if he actually does care for Tasha. Does his love run that deep for Tasha to risk his whole life, his whole career, and everything he worked hard for over some cootie cat? Do he love her enough to actually protect her from James? Because that's his whole thing, that she's doing this for James, and she need to protect herself from him. Does he actually think she's not capable of any of this stuff that's actually going on, and she's just going along with emotions, and she's not an accessory to murder and covering up evidence and all this stuff? Another way he will protect her, or actually lie for her, if she actually blackmail him. Now she can go and tell all their own personal business, their sexcapades, how she's his lawyer, he had her sleeping with her, because the ethics code was actually crossed when they had sex. So she can go to the board with all that stuff and say she was manipulated and sucked into this. She had to do this for her, to protect herself, for how he made her do it. Like, she can actually go and blackmail and just put on this whole fantasy show, because that's what Tasha is good at. She can go do that and have Terry's whole life messed up, so he actually will have no other choice but to go along with what she's saying. Another thing too, do any other women in his profession actually want him? Because he's supposed to be this great lawyer, but he fell for Tasha, who's a criminal. Like, why isn't he already married? Why don't he already have a girlfriend? And maybe Tasha's the only woman that he can actually pull. So maybe that's why he will lie for her. And the reason he probably won't lie for her is because he's honest. Now, he's been working with Proctor. Remember, he was working with Proctor? Well, when he took the stand, he told the truth on Proctor. Proctor did bend the rules and stuff. And he actually was honest. He didn't try to, like, throw Proctor under the bus. But he actually was honest when he was on the stand. Even though we don't really like him like that, he still was honest in his answers and all this stuff. Another reason he won't lie for her is because he don't want to lose his job. Now, he worked very hard in his career, paid all this money to go to law school, to lose it over some drug dealer's wife that he don't even know like that. And he didn't even like the drug dealer. He didn't even like James. He still think James is guilty. He think all this stuff is James's fault. So he don't want to lose his job over Tasha. And who would they? Like, Tasha can, this is just a facade that Tasha is putting on. And he can lose his job over some foolishness. Two other reasons. He don't want to get disbarred, and he don't want to end up in a conspiracy case. Because if Silver lies, it's a conspiracy. He's going to be involved in this case. He's going to be accessory. These are all federal charges that carry up to life sentences. Like, usually you get more for conspiracy than the actual murder. And if he lies, he a part of this whole organ. They're going to put his picture down on the ground like they did Angela. And like, his whole career, his entire life will be messed up over some drug dealer's wife, who he didn't even want to be a part of the case in the first place, because it was Proctor's case. They only brought Silver in because Proctor ended up being a conflict of interest because he represented Tommy's first. So he didn't even want to be involved with this stuff in the first place. He was doing this as a favor for Proctor, and he ended up sleeping with Tasha. And how did he end up sleeping with Tasha? How did him and Tasha end up dating? Like, I don't get it. I forgot, like, how they end up having sex. I know that she went over to his apartment, but how did he end up asking her on a date and they going out and all? I can't remember all that because there's so much stuff that happens. But he didn't even want to be involved with any of this stuff the first time, like, at all. So my thing is, do you think Terry Silver would lie for Tasha St. Patrick? If you do, leave a comment down below why. If not, leave a comment down below why. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video and like this video. All my social media links are down below. Thank you for watching me. Subscribe. Bye.